So Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 2. Player ratings, Jez, we got over the line in the end. It was a hard-fought victory. Anyone who's not watched your fan cam, give us your little 90-second breakdown, mate.
Well, it was messy, Lee. First 25, I thought we looked decent. Then that last 15, the first half, midfield went missing. Who knew? Second half, Vieira came out, set that team up, Crystal Palace, totally differently, and came on us. And I was scared. I was worried because I thought, this isn't going our way. I predicted a 1-1. Fair play, I did. But Martinelli got a shot in, headed in own goal. We walked away with a 2-0 win. Not convinced, Lee, not convinced. But it's a result. It's 3 points. So we move on to Leicester next Saturday.
Mate, go and check out JEZ'S channel. Link in description, Arsenal history and more. If you want to know the club inside out, there's no better man than JEZ'S. So go and check that out. Let's get into player ratings. Let's start Aaron Ramsdale. Couple of hairy moments, but some really good moments. What did you make of him?
I thought he did all right, mate. And he kept a clean sheet, and I'm always glad to see that. Fair play to the fella. He did. He did some banging saves. I'm giving him a 7.
Let's go to Benjamin White at right back.
Yeah. Benjamin White. First half, the first 25, 30 minutes, I thought he did an okay job, to be fair. I can't knock him. Second half, not quite convinced, but fair play to the fella. I thought he looked positive in that first half. And I will give him, Lee, a 7 because I'll tell you for why. He's going forward in the first half. He looked positive and he impressed me. I don't like the fella. I don't rate him. It's not personal, but I'll give him a 7.
He got better after the yellow.
Yeah.
Let's be real. He got better after the yellow. As soon as he gets yellow, I'm thinking, oh my days, it's game over. Yeah, he actually composed himself and got better. So, yeah, I get that. Let's go to the opposite side, Zinchenko.
Zinchenko, yeah, mate. Look, I can't knock that fella. I thought he's decent. I thought he's really decent. The assist he gave from that corner, that corner was taken. I thought, what the hell? That's gone so long. And he comes up, knocks it in. Martinelli, bang, goal. Now that to me is a training pitch setup. I could be wrong, but I think it is. But no, I like the fella. I really do. And I think Zinchenko is going to make a major difference to this team this season. 8.
Let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yes, another good performance. I think he's learned something, Lee. I really think he's learned something. He's not getting up behind players too tight. He's standing off a little bit. He looks a little bit more composed to me. But, it's first game of the season. But I was happy with it, so I'm giving him an 8.
William Saliba.
Yeah. My man of the match, 9. I thought that guy was quality today. Absolute quality. We said on the fan camp, where has this guy been for 2 years? Where's he been? He's gone missing. He's come back. Great performance today. And that tackle, in the second half and Zaha.
Mate, on Zaha. Yeah.
Absolute class. This young guy, how was he, 21? Am I
21,
right?
yeah.
Class. He looks big, he's solid, and he's, fair play to that young man. 9. My man of the match.
Yeah, he's class. Who knew, Jez? Who knew? Who knew? Let's go.
We've been saying it for maybe 2.5 years. But
What do we know? Masterstroke by Arteta to loan him back to the league that he was deemed too good enough for.
yeah.
What do we know? Let's go to Thomas Partey.
Yeah, Partey, I thought was decent. He was a bulk in that midfield, but my biggest concern, Lee, the other two in that midfield are pony. Sorry, got to say it, pony. But we'll come on to that. So Partey for me was a 7.
Granit Xhaka.
Xhaka in the first 25-30, I thought was decent. And, you know, I said it, oh dear God, on the watch along that I did on Gracie May's channel. Have I actually got to praise this fella? Oh, yes, I have. Because he looked decent. He got in the box. He was going forward. He was making some decent forward passes. And I actually made the statement, Christ, Jack has learned to pass the ball forward. It's not sideways backwards. So, overall, I will give him a 7.
Martin Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard. Well. Well, he did a couple of good things. But apart from that, I can't really remember him. Second half, he disappeared. Wasn't even sure he was on the pitch. So I'm sorry. 5.
Saka. Killed the game in the end. But again, first 25 minutes, looked mad. Then disappeared. But then when we needed him, game over.
Yes. I thought 30 minutes, first 30, he looked good. But I think then, I don't know if the word got out on the pitch from Vieira was to literally take him out. The only thing I'll say about Saka, Lee, he looks like he's bulked up a bit.
Yeah.
In the summer, he looked a bit more solid. He's got a little bit more body mass. I mean, what is he? 20, 21 this year.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, 20. I think he's 21 in September. So fair play to the fella. Impressive, but faded. And whether that was tactical, I don't know. But yeah, okay. He got the cross in, own goal, fair play, game over, job done. So I gave him, because I was going to give him a 7, Lee, but because he faded out, I'm giving him a 6.
Martinelli scored the opener.
Yeah.
Mr. Sitter. Didn't really see him much, did we?
No. Martinelli, I'm giving him a 7 purely for the fact of the goal. That was a well-worked goal. It's obviously a training ground manoeuvre that put the corner in along. Zinchenko comes in late and nuts it across into the middle of the box. Whether it gets on somebody's head or it falls on somebody's foot, causes chaos, in you go. So, yeah, I'm giving him a 7.
JEZ'S debut.
Jesus, however you want to pronounce it.
Gabriel.
Yeah, all 3 of them. Yeah, I mean, he pretty much was marked out of the game. Let's get it right. Crystal Palace had it that they were going to... They see him as a threat, and quite rightly, he's a quality player. And let's get it right. Most of the time, if he got close to the 18-yard box, he had 3 players around him. And I was saying, if he's got 3 players around him, if he could get a loose ball through to Martinelli or Odegaard, well, probably not Odegaard because he wasn't there, but yeah, you know what I mean, then that's a good thing. But it didn't happen tonight. But I'll give him a 7. He tried hard, and I'll rate him. Fair play to him.
Kieran Tierney.
Kieran Tierney, I'll give him a 5. He didn't do that. He didn't do a lot.
Eddie Nketiah.
Didn't do a lot. I'll give him 5.
And last but by no means least, Sambi Lokonga.
No point in rating him, mate. He had 45 seconds. What's the point?
Did he even touch the ball?
No. That's the
what
thing.
it is.
That's the one thing that concerns me is why did Arteta, when you're 1-0 up, leave it to the 72nd minute to mix it up?
Yeah.
When Palace are coming on you, and they were pressing, and our midfield had basically disappeared, Lee, and he leaves it that late. Personally, I would have been changing it up around about 60,
65. Yeah.
Mixing it up. I
got lucky in the end because Saka bailed him out, but again, it weren't great, but we got the job done. Against a better team, we would have lost that game.
Oh, that's what I said.
Or at least drawn it. Yeah.
If that had been Liverpool, Man City, man, we that second half, if we'd gone up 1-0 against Liverpool, Man City that first half, that second half we'd have been down 2-1.
Oh, fact. And Ben White would have been sent off. Let's rate the manager. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, 7.
I was going to say 7.
7. We went there 3-0 last season, got pammed. Tonight, I wouldn't say that he learned so much, but it wasn't a great performance, but it was a more composed performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there weren't great performances on the pitch, and the ones that were great weren't attacking players. They were more defensive players. But at the same time, Crystal Palace weren't great. They offered next to nothing. And you have to say, 3 points, first game of the season, first teams to play with 3 points up on last season. Yeah, now we're top of the league. 3 points clear. Cool. Now let's go into the Leicester game. Let's see what we do in that, innit?
But Lee, you know what's going to be shouting out here? We're going to go invincible. You know it. You know it. I've seen it, Lee. I've already seen it in a chat on, I think it's Northside. We can go invincible. Really? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Just block, delete, remove, and move on.
Look.
It's mad.
Let's get it right. Arsenal went invincible once, and it will never, ever, ever happen again in our lifetimes.
Fact.
Never
Mate,
happened.
it was very close under Georgie Boy Graham, but
yes,
obviously 3 of the back 4 were missing that day. Mickey Thomas at centre back. Yeah, a lot of fans forget that because they weren't born to witness it. Yeah, we were. Yeah, Wenger looked like a madman when he said it 2 years before we did it. We did it. No other club's ever doing that, man.
No.
Yeah, ever. It's never happening. Like Liverpool, City, as good as they are, ain't never happening, man.
Liverpool nearly did it, but didn't.
Mm.
It's the toughest thing in the world. It will never happen in my lifetime. In 200 years' time, it might happen. But
like other leagues, cool. But Premier League,
no.
The best 2 teams are Liverpool and City. Ain't happening, man.
No.
Ain't happening.
No.
Yeah. And people say, oh, the landscape's changed. It's harder now, etc. And it is. Yeah. So for Liverpool to lose 1 game or City to lose 1 or 2 games, cool. But we lost none. 0. Nada. Yeah. And it don't matter. Yeah. There were still good teams back then. People like write off Chelsea. Yeah. Chelsea were a good team back then. Yeah. Before Abramovich. Man United with the kingpins. Yeah. And you still had like iffy teams like Leicester, like the final game when Dickoff scored. We're like, wow, we're finished. Yeah. Bish, bash, bosh. Yeah. Middlesbrough, Frank Kadru, 3-1. All of a sudden, bang, 4 goals in fucking 10 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that now, man. Like Man City and Liverpool are very, very good football teams. But to go a whole entire season unbeaten, you ain't doing it anymore, man. Ain't happening.
It's
But
so hard.
before we wrap this up, make sure you subscribe to Arsenal History and More. The link is in the description. Jez, how many subs you on, bro?
I think it's nearly 2.6. Getting close.
Let's get that to 3K by the end of this video. Big up to everyone. Yeah, come on, smash it. Yeah, big up, Jez. I'm on your channel with Kenny on what, Tuesday?
Tuesday night with Kenny, you, and Gracie May.
Yeah, big up. Big up.
You know, it's great content. I love the fact we're on this channel, Lee. I've missed it so much. Getting on with
Mate,
you.
I'm fuming. First kickoff, 9 p.m. Spanish time. I'm like, whoa, I should still be in the mud.
Yeah. Well, Lee, you've been in the mud on that sand all season. Summer, sorry. And you look bloody awful for it. But, you know, golden boy, tanned, looking good.
Not with the lights on, but
Sick,
yeah, man.
You know, and I actually, in your honour, Lee, today, I slit my hair. You know what I mean? Gave it the big one.
Oh, you gave it a little number 0. Yeah. Like
As
Kenny Kent. Kenny Kent was getting all the girls. He put it in the group chat. Girls came up to me in the pub and were asking for selfies. I was like, yo, Kenny, like, chill.
Yeah. Like, you know, mate, Lee, I can't tell you. It's my wife would tell you I've been so bored this summer because I'm like need to get back on the
nah, come on, man. We're back. We're active. Yeah. We're proper active. Leicester on Saturday. Europa League next month. I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah, podcast is back. The boys are back in town. Me, you, and Kenny, baby.
The Three Musketeers.
The Three Amigos. We're out of here, people. Subscribe to JEZ'S channel. Link downstairs. We're gone. Arteta Ferreira.
And Arteta out, you prick.